welcome to AJA's Coffee with CXO. My name is Indhraneel. I am Head of Data Science and Data Engineering at AJA Consulting Services. Today we have Vinay Singh from AJA Consulting Services. So, yeah. Hi Vinay Singh.
Hi Indraneel.
Can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Thank you Indraneel. I am Vinay Singu. I am working as a Java developer and I completed my Master of Computer Applications and I joined AJA a couple of years ago. Thank you.
సో వినయ్ నువ్వు ఫస్ట్ జావా ఎందుకు జాయిన్ అవ్వాలనుకున్నావు అసలు?
Actually, me and my friends were planning to choose this C, but latter
Okay.
point of that, there are more hirings for the Java on that area, and especially I have very much interest on this development, web development.
ఓకే
So we for this I use this Spring Boot. So for that case, I choose this Java as well.
So you say that there are many openings for Java. That is the reason why you are choosing Java, right?
Yes.
So is that the case now, or else it is anything different from now?
Actually, in my when I started my career, there are a lot of openings, but
Okay.
I joined in a institute there. I attended around 10 to 15 interviews, but
Okay.
after some point of time, actually, what the scene is, I attended these 10 interviews, right? So there is no one to guide me that where I am lagging, where I need to improve my skills. So
Okay.
for after I think around the 13th interview or 15th interview, I selected for this AJA. So here what the scene is, everyone like coding tutors are helping me to if I am very lagging in any particular area, they will mainly focus on that area,
Okay.
and they will give the proper direction to you are lagging in this area, you need to improve, and there will be a multiple practice sessions, oriented sessions to improve my skills.
Okay.
So this
Okay. So you told that you joined AJA after 14th or 15th interview, right?
yes,
How did you got to know about AJA?
actually AJA came to my institute.
Hmm.
So in my institute, I know the very basics, but
Okay.
as a to develop a project, that skills are not enough to get into the any project. So here
Okay.
the AJA what they will guide how the applications are built.
Okay.
And the one more plus point with the AJA is we will got the chance to work with the different clients and different projects, so
Okay.
that your mindset and the way of suppose any problem, if any problem is there, so we need to, as a developer, we need to think in a different way to solve that problem. So that's what benefit with AJA.
So Vinay, you were talking about the skills, right? So what were the skills? Why the AJA Coding Tutors platform is always behind the skills? So in your institute, you told that you started learning about Java. So what was the teaching style there, and what is the teaching style here?
Actually in institute what their pupils will do, they will give only 1 hour of sessions, and it's all about depend on us to code practice and how we are implementing. But in here AJA, they will guide that if suppose if I struck anywhere else, the
Okay.
coding tutor will guide that this is not correct approach, we
Okay.
need to use another approach.
Mhm.
So actually in the institute, what the scene is they will guide, they will only focus on the how to crack the interview, but
Okay.
here the how we can develop an application. There are some old approaches in
Okay.
Java. If you talk about Java, there are some old approaches. So to overcome that old approach, there are many changes in the Java.
Okay.
So for this, there is a old approach like monolithic application. So to overcome this, what the load balancing or the many features in many disadvantages with these monolithic applications. So
Okay.
many of the applications are migrated with microservices.
Okay.
So that we need to learn. So in institute, that exposure I didn't get. So
Okay.
here I got the chance.
Okay. So you told that you have migrated from monolithic applications to microservices, right?
Yes.
So for monolithic, I think you need to know the basics and all these things. You need to know the Spring Boot. You need to know the OOPS concept. So let's say now if you're migrating to microservices, what are the new concepts that you need to learn, and what are the new things that you need to enhance yourself so that you are able to you're capable of delivering such projects.
Actually, in Java, basics also important. So with the basics only, we can implement any monolithic or microservice application.
Okay.
So for that, these segregations like monolithic to microservice is there, right? So actually, if anything goes wrong in any application, it should not affect another applications.
Okay.
So to overcome these things, so we have these microservices.
Okay. So now, so once you joined AJA, right? I think you have been deployed to two clients, I guess.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
So how was your experience working with the clients?
Actually, before going to any client locations, the AJA will train you that how to behave with the team and
Okay.
how to behave with the managers.
Okay.
So if you face any blocker in any issues, so you
Mhm.
need to approach in a correct way, and
Okay.
you need to communicate with them with the emails.
Yeah.
Because the everything is communication between any two, like there is some environments. So if you wanted to communicate with the QC team, so we
Okay.
need to write a mail. So
Mhm.
the proper mail should be sent so that they
Mhm.
can understand, because work from MNC company, so we need to write a mail for them to because it is not our regional language, so
Okay.
we need to communicate only in English, so
Okay.
that the end perspective should understand what the actual issue is,
Mhm.
and actually how how it is resolved.
Okay. So you told that you've learned a lot of skills, right?
Yes.
So let's say in a new project, you have to learn a new skill.
Okay.
So what are the steps that you have taken? So what are the things that you have learned in AJA, and what are the skills that you have learned there in the client location?
Actually, in Aja here we will got this exposure with the only simple lines of code.
Mhm.
But when I got to this client location, there I got multiple lines. Means there the length of the code will be very large. So
Okay.
we need to understand the code before.
Okay.
But the Aja helped that the basics and the lines of code, the difference is like a lines of code, but we need to understand. There may be a initial stage I faced some challenges, some
Okay.
difficulties, overcome. I overcome that and I solved.
Okay. So in Agile, they are telling that they will be teaching you from end to end, right?
Yes, yes.
So they tell that you will be taught all the basics, fundamentals, until the deployment. So is that the case or else?
Yes, yes. Actually, there are some applications who are using the old approaches like
Okay.
JSP and struts, and
Okay.
some companies are migrating this to microservice.
Yeah.
So, to what the Aja will think is like from the what are the what we say legacy approaches.
Yeah.
So they will teach that legacy approaches to
Mhm.
overcome that drawbacks of the legacy approaches.
Mhm.
Why we are using these modern approaches.
Okay.
So here we will got the both exposure of old approaches and the new approaches.
And how were the CTs, the coding tutors that we are talking, right? How was their experience? So, are there industry experts that are coming and teaching you, or else they just train you about just a video concept, just a one concept, and they'll go?
No,
So,
no.
how is the entire training process that has gone through?
No, no. Actually, the coding tutor will come and they will suppose there any concept, they will give the multiple scenario based questions. So
Okay.
we need to try with our own approach. So if the approach is wrong, they will guide that this approach is good, but
Mhm.
we have multiple approaches to be followed, so
Okay.
that we can reduce the length of the code. Suppose
Mhm.
if I write 500 of lines of code, so the application may shut the means the application will take lot of time to execute, right?
Okay.
So to overcome that, there are some tools or the new features came in the Java.
Okay.
So they will guide that these are the new features you can implement so that your application will be boosted.
Okay. So what are the projects that you have done internally before going to the client location? Are there any projects that this coding tutors will make you do, or else?
Actually, here there is a application to build the employee track list
Okay.
and what the each employee is doing on each day. So
Okay.
to track that record, we developed this AJA employee uh, application.
Okay. So building this internal application, did that particular experience help you in your cracking the client interview, or else?
Yes, there are some, suppose I need to track the record, right? As
Yeah.
I said. So in that case, they will ask in a different scenario
Yeah.
to crack the interview. So
Okay.
that what helped in my interview.
Okay. So do the coding tutors give you tasks and assignments on a timely basis so that you can enhance your learning?
Yes, actually they will give this a task daily.
Okay.
So if time not permits, we need to fetch our times.
Okay.
It is not the time that we need to stay for this particular time in the office.
Okay, Vinay, I just had one doubt. So before joining Ajay, you told that you have learned some skills, right, outside.
Yes.
So is that the same? So they'll tell that within 3 months they'll be completing the entire project or the entire Java course. Is that the same case here?
No. Actually, to learn the Java is like a ocean.
Okay.
If you stop learning, the other will get into your place.
Okay.
So they will definitely replace us. So
Okay.
we need to upskill daily.
Okay.
It's not that if we learn these topics and that's it. We need to learn more in the Java case.
So did Ajas mention that we'll complete the course within 2 or 3 months and we'll deploy you within 2 to 3 months?
No.
No. So what was their style of telling you? So,
Actually, before going to the client, we need to learn. We need to learn that it.
okay. So how much time it took for you to learn all these concepts?
It's around 9 months.
9 months. Okay. Okay. So once you completed your project, you came again back to Aja, right? So did Aja leave you after one deployment, or else?
No. That's the benefit of Aja. Actually, the many layoffs are going or happening in the MNC companies.
Yeah.
But Aja will have this. They will map into project definitely.
Okay.
That's thanks to Aja.
Okay. So you worked with two projects, two client projects, right?
Yes.
So one in Mumbai location, one in Chennai
Chennai
location, right?
yes.
So what is the difference? What are the tools that you use in in Mumbai project, and what is the tool that you are using?
Actually, in Mumbai client, they are having this banking domain.
Okay.
In the Chennai, they are having this warehouse,
Okay.
which will track the parcels and all these things. And
Okay.
in banking domain, the employees salary transactions, all these things are.
Okay. So what were the tools that you used in this particular project?
Actually, in mobile location, they are using based on the end client perspective. They are using different tools. Like still they are using in Struts and JSP.
Okay.
And I work for this Spring Boot.
So is Aja focusing only on development side, or is it not teaching you any deployment tools or any deployment skills set for your particular profile?
Actually, the Ajay is focusing from the scratch of the building application
Okay.
to deployment.
Okay.
This entire process we follow some life cycle like
Okay.
it's SDLC or SDLC like
Okay.
agile methodology or waterfall methodology. So
Mhm.
based on the requirement and based on the based on the requirement, we will deploy this project into environment.
Okay.
Because the end of the day, the application should be used by any of end peoples.
Okay. So what are the tools that you have learned in deployment or DevOps? Can you tell me some
Uh,
of the tools that you have learned?
I learned this Putty
Okay.
and CI/CD and
Okay.
Docker
Okay.
and AWS.
So apart from you learning all the Java skills, you have also learned all the deployment skills
yes,
as
yes.
well, right? Okay. So Vinay Singh, thank you. Thank you for spending some time with us. So that's all, guys. We'll come up with another successful story in the next episode. Until then, see you. Bye.